I'm Raghuramakrishnan. I'm from Salem, Tamil Nadu. I'm a recent pastor. I completed my bachelor's in Sona College of Technology in the field of electronics and communication engineering.
What were your childhood dreams and aspirations?
My initial goal was to become a doctor only, but later when we are getting a mature, at that time I feel comfortable with the embedded. I really interested in embedded. At the point I don't have any option like to take extra year to pursue the NEET exam and then to crack this. I'm not really interested in this. So what I did is instead of taking the NEET and then doing, I'm just interested in engineering actually. When I express my interest to my parents, they also like, okay, we are supposed to do our engineering in Triple E. So if your sisters and you interested in doing in ECE image, okay, we are fine with that. Then only I took ECE and then I completed.
Why did you choose Embedded Systems and why did you join Emertxe?
One guy done his course. I don't know what course he done, where he done everything. He done in third year, sixth sem, and then he got placed in the seventh sem. That time I need to know about this. Some course will help me a lot than an engineering degree. When the fourth sem came, that first initial seventh sem I can't able to consider because that was the time I need to present my whole project and then other technical and then that is the initial phase of my placement. Initially I need to trust my placement, so that's why I trusted the placement, and then I have attended some of the companies, but still that is not giving good hand for me. So that's why when it's 7th sem is ended, what are the academic parts I need to finish, everything finished in the 7th sem itself. So after the recession going on, at that time I need to take any of the course. So at that time I came to know about the Emertxe. I just searched in a lot of institute like how the curriculum, everything. Emertxe is impressed me, and then the curriculum is very much good. And then after the inquired with the Emertxe team, I choose the Emertxe. In the meantime, through my college placement, Capgemini company came, and then I attended the company, and then I got placed. After getting placed, where a point I need to choose between the where I need to pursue this course or I need to take Capgemini offer. Like instead of knowing the basic, entering into the one company, it might affect us. So that's why I need to strong in the basics. If I strong in the basics, I can get into the core field with a good brave manner. So that's why I choose Emertxe, that I need to pursue this course. It will help me a lot in my whole career. So the right time, I need to choose the right decision.
What was the hardest part you faced when you started learning this program?
Everything is working on Linux actually, because we are not aware of that particular Linux part in my college. We are mostly used in Windows only. So when I came here, and then the first class, the first module, which is in a Linux system. So in that Linux system, they are completely, it is new for me. Like I have to install Ubuntu, everything. In that 1 or 2 weeks, it is really difficult for me to know about the each and every commands, to how to execute it, and a mistake of each letter, it leads to a different error. So these parts are very much difficult for me. I have really struggled in the starting for the Linux system, but when I completed the 2 weeks, after that, when I used it with Linux, I really play with the full Linux system.
Was there a time you felt like giving up? What kept you motivated?
Throughout the course, I never experienced any of this. I should give up. I'm feeling that throughout the course, till completion of the course, I didn't feel anything. Actually, I was too comfortable with the course. Everything they taught, everything was good. Because each module I'm learning new, experience a new thing that gives me a hope I can get into place a good company. But after completion of the course, I'm giving 2 or 3 companies where I've reached till the end, but still I can't able to grab that offer. Even though I still reached the end, I can't able to grab that offer. When in that mean 2 to 3 companies, which made me like what the thing I have to do to grab the offer. So that's the point I feel low, but still I've reached till end. That hope gives me try again to get into another company. Try again, never lose a hope. And then I again attended the Altera and I got placed.
How did you overcome this stage?
After completion of every interview, I will discuss with my mentors. Okay, like I've cleared the first round. What these are the questions asked in the first round, and then I explained my answers, and they told me what are the right things you told, what are the wrong things you told. This is the actual right thing you have to tell in the right time. Everything they explained me. What are the small mistake I've made in each interview? They rectified me, which helps me to get a next company to reach their trillion. That's helped me a lot. Every company which I after attending, I discuss with my mentors, like what are the things I have to do, what are the things I have done, what are the other things I have to do. Everything they have taught me. By taking their advice from each company and each round, it's helped me to get this offer.
At what point did you start to feel confident that you have become industry ready?
When I taking microcontroller and doing projects with the microcontroller, it gives me a hope like this is the turning point of my life to pursue this career. So based on that give me a hope. After completion of microcontroller, then Linux internal. When I need to know about the whole core part of your kernel, then I like really interested. That give me a hope. You are on a right path.
How did Emertxe's course structure help you understand complex topics and projects?
I completed 13 projects in Emertxe. I completed 5 projects in C module, and then 4 projects in DS module, and then 2 projects in MC module, like which is microcontroller module, and then 2 projects in Linux internal module. Text editor project, which is one of my favorite project in the whole 13 project. This project took me almost a month to complete, because this is the project where it has a lot of options is there. You need to finish each and every option. For example, if you need to take a file and you need to edit it, I mean you need to insert some word, delete a word, and then cut a word, copy, paste, and then search a word, and then you need to move from one line to another line. These are all the things of the text editor.
Did assignments and projects influence your interview performance?
Every time I'm doing my assignments, this is the basic thing which I have done, means it will be really helpful to crack my interview. Whatever the assignments which I'm doing, I will really give my 100% to complete the assignment. Really know about what the assignment is telling, what the basic thing, what are the technical knowledge I need to understand, I need to study from this assignments. Everything I learn from the assignments, literally. Like every time the mentor is explaining, like this is the explanation of this particular assignment, I understand each and every point. After understanding everything, I work it on it. Sometimes I will get an output, sometimes I may not get an output. In that time, I will discuss with my mentors, and then I will discuss with my peers to know about what is the point which I am really missing. Then I came to know, like they will explain me everything. So based on that, I came to know like each and every point of the technical knowledge, and then technical like point, everything. And then after getting everything, then I will work it on all the assignments. These assignments gives me a basic code to crack the interview question, because when you go for an interview question, that is not a simple questions to crack it. That is the multiple of 2 like basic questions in the, like that will be a 2 combined questions, 2 basic combined questions will be there. If you complete your assignments truly by yourself, then you know about what the logic is, how to crack that particular question. So everything you need to know. So by knowing this, by completing yourself, you can easily understand what the interview question is. So based on that, yeah, every time when I am working on interview coding problems, then I easily crack the interviews.
What was your reaction when you first heard about getting the Altera opportunity?
Actually, when I enroll this course itself, I'm ready to enter into the field, actually, because I really wanted to enter into the field. I really wanted to. At the time of hearing my job offer, I was very happy, because you really like put your soul and heart into this course and then to pursue this field. So when you heard you are like got an offer from the good company, means it was like good experience. Like you can't even explain that kind of an experience. I was ready at the time of enrolling the course itself. When I know about the job offer, I was really enter into the field, and I want to prove myself what I'm capable of.
Any lessons during your course that helped you during your interviews?
In the hiring selection process, the skill which really like improved, like helpful for the interviews, Linux internals, because The whole my job, everything is purely on Linux internals, because it is a last module but very much important module, because every and that internal, the synchronization, the process management, memory management, these are the whole interview was fully on these three topics. You need to know bottom to top end of every concept, then only you can crack this particular interview. This Emertxe gave me a exposure to the Linux internal, because I don't know anything about the Linux internal before, but Emertxe only taught me what is the Linux internal, what the actual Linux internal, what the actual Linux and the core part, kernel part, and then OS part is doing. Everything is explained in the course only. After get to know about it, then I appeared for the interview. This model really helped me to crack this interview, and then I got my job.
What advice would you give to beginners aspiring in embedded systems who feel uncertain?
So when you go for a project, you need to know about how the each part which you're doing in assignments as a connecting, as a given as a complete project. Then if you're doing a project, you need to understand, you can understand how the actual project is working, actual project is, you can know about it. These assignments give you a basic step to do your project. You need to give your 100%. If you're starting, means the motivation in your starting point the same way, and the motivation should be on your ending point also. In between, you need not to lose your hope in any way, because some high and low will be there in your midpoint. Thing which you can cross the particular high and low is only because of your dedication, consistency. You are stick on with the particular point, like I can complete this course, I can get a job. That dedication, if you are truly working it on me, then you can definitely get a job. You can definitely learn all the technical skill and then get a good offer.
What does securing a job at Altera mean to you looking back on your journey?
Greatest journey in my life. Literally, after completion of my course, I was really hoped I will get placed in within a week or within a 2 weeks. But literally, I waited for 3.5 months to get placed in very much good company like Intel. That 3.5 months gives me what the actual situation is, actual industry market is, how much a person are facing in an interview, how much struggle you can face in your life. That will degrade your hope in till last. But you need to stick on your point, you need to stick on your confidence, then only you can get a job. That confidence, that boost gives me to enter into it. In my point of view, where I point, I'll be an expert in the technical. Okay, that the company sees me, I am one of the asset to the company. So that is my priority goal for now.
What's the one do and one don't you advise anyone succeed in their career?
There's a lot of people will be there. You can get a friends, you can get to know about a lot of mentors. But the thing is, point why you are coming for here. You need to know about it till end of the course, because here is the place you can enjoy whatever you want. But if you are, instead of concentrating why you are coming here and then doing your enjoying part, means you will completely lose your hope. Because I came here till end of this course, till I get job, I never visited any place here, because I fully committed to the course, I fully committed to get placed. I not even crossed other than of KI Pro than visiting the Qualcomm office, and then in this side I am not visiting MG Road other than this, because MG Road is our institute, sir. Other than that, I am not visiting any places, because I need to stick on this point. If I without sticking this point, if I move somewhere else, and if I concentrate, my mind is concentration goes somewhere else, means that's all, your point is completely gone. You need to why you are coming, and then what is the point, you need to stick on it.